Do you ever find that you get amazing ideas at really unhelpful times? I kind of find that whenever I'm trying to deliberately recall something, it might be a bit slow, and it's like my brain doesn't want to cooperate. But as soon as I'm not trying to focus, and I'm actually trying to focus on doing something else, like maybe I'm trying to cook dinner or write an email or sleep or something, all of a sudden my brain turns on and is spurting out all of these incredible ideas that make me think, oh, this is absolutely revolutionarily world changing. I need to go and write it down right now. Except I can't, because I'm supposed to be cooking dinner, or I'm supposed to be sleeping, or I'm supposed to be doing something else. So it's really not a very helpful time to have this amazing idea. So it works as in a similar way if I'm trying to focus on a task. Maybe I'm trying to write an email to a friend or something, and all of a sudden my brain decides to give me all of the details of this other thing that I'm supposed to remember. Remember that tomorrow you've got this other appointment and you need to do this, and you need to remember to take this, and you need to do this. I'm like, yes, that's very important, but it's not very helpful right now, because right now I'm trying to write this email to a friend that has absolutely nothing to do with all of the things that I need to do tomorrow. And then when I get to tomorrow and I think, right, what are all the things I need to do today?
I'm likely to forget them because I've spent the last couple of days trying to not remember them at the wrong time. And when I try and remember them at the right time, all of a sudden I'm getting a mind blank and it just doesn't turn up. Anyway, so that can be a bit frustrating for two reasons. One, I get really anxious about forgetting things, and I almost let myself be reminded constantly at useless times. So I don't need to think about it until tomorrow, but I'll think about it 15 times today just to make sure that I'm not going to forget anything tomorrow. And that's really tiring. But if I don't do that, when I get to tomorrow,
Today, trying to not remember, and so I'll get a mental blank tomorrow. So that's one of the reasons it's frustrating. And another reason is because these ideas that I get, maybe it's for a new blog article or a new project or a new way of thinking about something or a new insight I want to share, they're really good and they're really exciting, and I want to act on them and share them with people and actually do something, but I can't because I'm supposed to be doing something else. And I can't just drop everything that I'm doing instantaneously every time I get an idea, which means that I end up having to suppress a lot of these ideas. I actually did a video a little while back on suppressing autistic creativity, which is a little bit related, but not quite the same thing. So then, by the time I've finished doing all the mundane tasks that everybody has to do in their life, and I've got some free time to actually work on the fun stuff, the ideas that I've had, I don't have the energy anymore because I've spent all of my energy trying to suppress them when I didn't want them. So that's why it's really important to get into a flow, to have a great idea when I've got the ability and skills and time to actually act on it. And then it all happens really quickly, and I'm literally in that flow where I don't have to constantly regulate my own thoughts, because that takes a lot of energy. Both from dampening it if they're too much, and also trying to dredge them up if they're not coming to mind easily. So I don't know if you've had that experience, but I get that all the time. So maybe you'd like to share if you've had a similar experience in the comments, and I'd be interested to hear your experience as well. Okay, bye.